en el capítulo anterior, bueno, hemos descubierto una parte de la diosa de la sal. Este fue el acto 1, ahora quiero saber cómo es el acto 2, que me puso muy interesante y quiero saber qué es, en serio. ¿Dónde tengo que ir ahora? Ah, está por allá. Muy bien. Ya tengo que acá, punta quimio, vamos. Esto se puso muy interesante. Au. Ya después de esto voy a seguir jugando o no lo sé. Cate.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looked. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
What is it we have to do?
I believe you'll be looking for.
Ooh, looking for people?
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this.
O sea, tengo que reclutar ahora clientes. Digo, empleados. Adiós. Señora Bella. Bingo.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the...
Huh? How could you tell?
by the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again. You're...
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made. All right, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Whoa. That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter.
So there is someone else. Do you think we're not up to the job?
Tranquila, Paimon.
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a profession. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul in Tevat that knows rocks.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's...
Oh? And why am I that big?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
¿Estás hablando de...? Perfecto, está pensando en hacerle unas preguntas.
Didn't expect that, did you? Wait. Paimon Zhang Li is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Ahora hay que buscarlo. ¿Dónde estará? No, está por aquí en el pueblo. No. Ay, Dios, no puede ser. Hay que buscarlo. No me digas que la montaña está pasando de frente al pueblo tan rápido. Como siempre comiendo y no invitas.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhang Li, there you are.
Oh, here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you.
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
¿Así te se me encargó?
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat lore club? The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Di doesn't know what he's talking about. Piedra just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well then, it will...
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be elite. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still,
Stop being so mod. Well, we got it. Let's head back to Uncle Di.
Bueno. Visitas extrañas en... Tengo que regresar otra vez donde el señor Caradura. Jerónimo Máximo. Ay, chaco. Güey, te dieron la cabeza, ¿sí? Casi.
Uncle Di, we're back.
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Hyman doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on him.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here. Then it's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourself.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned to us. And it's...
Este señor asesor de funeral de Mina.
Show Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and...
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Di, aren't you gonna test them?
Así que era tu plan.
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses... never mind. Zhongli...
A contest? Why, it would be my
Una
pleasure.
competición que
I
sería
admire
divertido.
your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally...
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when he saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for...
Huh? How could you forget something?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked at me very... I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any...
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no
¿Cuál es tan
purity
especial?
and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through.
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own two eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Muy bien, entonces tenemos otro compañero más y vamos a ver. Vamos a la montaña. No, en serio, ¿me vas a hacer caminar todo eso? Por la Ay, vamos nomás. No me queda otra, tengo que ir. Muy bien, andando vos. ¡No! No importa, para que sea más rápido. Me voy acá. Uy, máscaras. Mío. Algo me dice que salté muy abajo. No llego con las justas. ¿O si llegué? Llegué con las justas. Pasemos abajo. Ahí hay uno grande. De alto. Say what you want, but do the play the game. Am I a fashion taking what you need to do? Ahí está.
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind. I led a team around the entire mine, found no trace.
So 4 miners had disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of...
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around.
Huh. Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues.
Sí, yo encontré una pista. Minerales.
Over here! A pile of shirts, some trousers.
A few everyday items. They must belong to one...
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's...
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
Tal vez no los necesitaban.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tool. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their...
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
¿Está diciendo que alguien se los llevó?
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make it...
Oh.
Kunjun, what do you have?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Fue con alguien más.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard.
I see. 4 men. Following someone out of the mine.
A child? What's a child?
I'm not.
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little... I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus...
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened!
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and...
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed the...
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Doug.
Ok, entonces es otro lado. ¿Y tú, men? ¿Qué dices? Ay.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly, they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kunjun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way...
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
¿Y de ayuda?
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch him.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set up...
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see...
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the center.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunju? Paimon Betsy's...
Junkan, ¿dónde estás? Me... Hey, ven.
What are you searching for? Where...
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone.
Dragonfall.
Nunca había hablar de ella.
Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious. As if there's something I've forgotten to finish.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be...
Great! Let's have a look.
Ok. Al paso de lo la gema. ¡Ahí está arriba! ¿En serio?
Terra smash!
Stand clear.
Terra smash!
Animal test 6308.
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
Stand clear.
Bueno, esa letra me ayudará para sacar rosa. Ya ve, tengo ahí algo que me... Pero quiero agarrar... Que me fastidia. Saca. Mío. Escaleras.
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miner...
A buscar los mineros. Jerónimo. ¿Y esto? Aquí hay una piedra. Voy, ¿en serio?
Advanced Animal Module 75. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
My blade.
Listo.
It was worth the trouble.
No quiero cocinar en estos momentos, gracias. Pistas. Tal vez eso. Ve. Y poco me diste un vueltón.
Hey, footprint.
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass.
If we follow their foot.
Seguimos recorriendo. Está por allá, pero quiero matar a este güey. Papu, ¿me extrañaste?
Come a little closer.
A touch of frost. From whence you came. Quake. Yeah.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis.
Swift and merciful.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Fourth, my blade.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Submit for judgment.
Stand clear.
You're in for a little shock.
Dust.
Surrender and be gentle.
Muerto. Y ahora sí, continuemos. Si una pista está por aquí. Oh, hay otro más ahí. ¿Ven qué? Espérate. Dame mi antiguo equipo. Ahora sí. Vamos a revivir a Click. Listo.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like...
A miner?
Let's try someone.
Lo siento, viejito. papu.
Hello. Have you seen any minor?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez, a little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Hola, hola. Ling.
Hey there.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks.
Yeah, that's them.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slow.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child.
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight.
Let's go after.
Pelo. Tenía el pelo azul chiquito. Niña, digo.
Animal test 6308. Pew! Jumpy dumpy go!
No, my sword!
Enhanced animal module 75.
Witness the power of the rock. Rain outlines.
Absorption test. Yeah. Animal test 6308. Don't break my glasses. Yeah. What do you think you like? Yeah.
No.
Really hurt. Fine, fine, boom!
Quick! Terra smash!
Pew! Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Let me read you a verse.
Yeah!
No, my sword!
Jumpy dumpty go! Blow them all out!
In this quickly!
Estoy muerto.
This is it.
Maybe there's even more buried below!
10 de la noche. Ya pasaron 45 minutos de que he jugado este episodio, ¿en serio?
More footprints. There's a person over there!
Ay, ¿dónde estarán, en serio?
Is that one of the people we're looking for?
No.
Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later. Animal test 6308.
Rain outlines your fate.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Witness the power of the rock.
Terra smash! To dust!
¿Qué ya? ¿Dónde está el otro?
Absorption test. Boing, boing, boing.
¡Hey! ¿Qué pasó? Quería seguir matándose ahí.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shangyu Hall.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw...
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child.
¿Puede ser un poco más
I was in a
específica?
hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that were...
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Pudo haber sido otro grupo.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Ah,
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
sí, pasaron por ahí.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something...
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile... It feels like we're cracking a criminal.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state. Well,
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli.
that's not all. We have encountered many clues along...
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle died...
Clever thinking. A classic Zhongli move.
Bien, entonces, PT. Quiero volver a qué me he quedado. Uy, pergamino. Tengo que ir allá, ¿no?
A reward on the road.
Ya que estoy por aquí, este güey será difícil de vencer. Bueno, me tengo que ir. Oh, ¿tú quieres estar por allá? Ah, no, no, vamos. Y te quiere acá, ¿no?
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
Minero.
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of...
Hey! Hello?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
I can still...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
Creo que quiere ponerse bien.
Seems that he thinks he still has work to do. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there.
Uno de los 4 mineros ya fue encontrado ahora.
How is he? He won't die?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
¿Cómo que se
I
cansó
heard
tanto?
him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Qué raro.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
Muy bien,
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that...
How he came to be here is what we need,
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him...
unless something happened.
Ugh. Hyman's had enough.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Oops.
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is... I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have met... These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's
¿De
like a
verdad puedo
different
quedármelo?
crystal.
But of course, take... And this one is for Mr. Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift, but thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can... Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surround...
You sure like rocks, huh?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of time. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Estaría bien hacerlo,
Rest
¿verdad?
easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here.
Muy bien.
However, there is something I wanted to discuss.
¿Así?
What?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
No tengo ni idea.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments.
Elemental reactions can produce material...
Indeed, they can. However, only a minority can survive. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental... And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between. Why is it then that a citizen of Lior now wishes to strike upon ore that...
Yeah! If he knows of its existence, surely... Weird. Hyman!
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall.
Quizás tenga motivos ocultos.
Ulterior motives?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is... We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow the... When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this...
Dinero caído. ¿Quiere ya? Adiós.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kuhn?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
¿Hay un patrón?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the
So there's never any ancient...
rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
A ver, chicos.